Hi everybody, welcome to Your Home, Your Happy Place. Thanks for joining me today. My name's Debbie. Please, if you're watching throughout, don't forget to give me a like if you're enjoying the content. I told you a couple days ago, I hoped that I would bring you a haul for fall, and 2 days ago, I thought, that's just not gonna happen, and I'm gonna share why. I'm looking for a breezy coastal autumn. That's what I've called it. I don't want to give up on my coastal because it's me. And I love the greens and blues that I've started with this year, and I want to hang on to it. So I went through my bins and I started decorating, but I'm missing stuff. And so I eventually decided I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to a few shops. So I went to Hobby Lobby, Michael's, and Ross. And it was the most discouraging excursion for shopping I've ever been on in my life. I told my husband I was walking down aisle after aisle after aisle at Hobby Lobby with all the orange and brown, and I just felt, I can't even describe it. It was depressing for me because it's not the colors I love. And most people love those colors, and most content creators will tell you that fall is their favorite time to decorate. They just love it. Well, I love fall outside. I definitely do. But in my house, I am so not in that color story ever. And it's really hard for me to pull off and love it. And I saw I didn't put this one in the marathon, but I saw one of my old videos where I was belly aching, that's my word for it, about how much I was struggling to take down my summer because I really couldn't stand doing fall. So I apologize for where I am there, but maybe I'm not the only one. You'll have to let me know. I was so discouraged after those 3 stores that I just skipped going to TJ Maxx too. I thought, I'm not gonna find anything, forget it. And I came home, started looking at Pinterest, and at the end of this video, I am gonna share the color story, the color palettes with you that I'm using to guide, and a few Pinterest photos that I use to inspire me and not give up. So let's get started with what I found yesterday, because yes, yesterday I found things. Most of it probably came from Amazon, and that's just partly because there's just a lot more variety there than in the stores, and you don't have to just rely on their seasonal. You can pull out any colors you want, and that's what I did. So starting with one of the buffalo plaid rugs that a lot of people will use underneath a other rug, and you can use this. There are a lot of rugs out there that have some blue pumpkins on them, but they are orange and blue, and I'm just trying to avoid it. I will have some orange, there's just no way around it. But anyway, so I got 2 of these. These are gonna be on my screen porch. And what's gonna go over has not shown up yet. I will put a picture of it here. It's from Walmart, and it's from my Texas house, and it is such a beautiful rug, outdoor rug. It's got the scallops, and it says welcome. And it's smaller than this, but it's a good size. I think you could buy different sizes. So anyway, I'm really excited. I think that's gonna be really pretty on my screen porch. I have started decorating the screen porch. I'm not sure I'm in love with it yet. We'll see where that goes. But definitely there's gonna be some blue out there, and hopefully some green. Next, these are pillow covers. So I went with pillow covers. I feel like I'm missing some right now. I got, they came 2 in a pack. They're chenille, and they got a little, I love the stitching on there because it is kind of like rope stitching, real thin, twine, whatever. And so that kind of gives me that texture of coastal. I wasn't sure about the color blue, but this morning. I laid it over the green pillows that I had, and it picks up a new color in my rug, which I'm not picking up. So again, I'm showing you, like, I am not taking everything down. I'm rearranging and I'm adding a few new things, but my color palette overall will stay the same with a few additions. Okay, next, I really struggled with a throw. I gotta have a throw. The throw I have right now on there is this color, and that's just too much. Plus, I've had it on all summer, so I kind of wanted something different. I looked through my throws. It really needed to be a little quieter because I don't know why. But anyway, I'm gonna open this up. I think it's a pale gray, but maybe it's green. I can't really remember. Oh, okay, yeah, this is green. So, okay, I think I like the color. Woo! Okay, this is gonna be one of those that just explodes once you open it. You know how they are. They're so vacuum packed. I almost feel like I have this color, but I did not have one made like this. I wanted that chunky feel that you see for your fall and winter throws instead of something that was really, wow, I'm gonna have to cut this too. Oh my. Ooh, do I love it? I think I do. I think I do. And the color, oh my gosh, this color is the color of my pillows. Now, I don't know if I was gonna keep those green pillows, but I definitely know it's gonna look good with this and my rug. There's the detail in it. And this is a big one. Wow. Hobby Lobby, okay, I did buy, Lord knows I don't need a pumpkin. You guys know you don't need pumpkins, I'm sure of it. But when I saw this one at Hobby Lobby yesterday, because I went to a different Hobby Lobby and they had a lot more stuff, I thought, you know what? This is a great color and I don't have anything quite like it. It's also made like this. This is the bottom. So it's gonna sit like that. It is so cute. And I thought about that I was buying it for the front porch. Then I thought I was buying it for maybe the family room. I really don't know where it's gonna end up. Isn't that beautiful? I needed some, I didn't need pumpkins, but I needed some different color. I did not have this color green. So this is gonna go in some dough bowls or other items, maybe just mixed in with other pumpkins. And I just thought the color was great. This is Amazon. And I think I ordered some blue ones, but they may be in various sizes. I really don't remember, but they're not here yet. These I thought were perfect. This is my color palette. I love that. And all of these are gonna go great. And it was a good price. I don't really recall, so it's $12.99. I saw some just blue and green at Hobby Lobby, but it was for one towel, $6.99, and then you know, divide it by 40% off. I just felt like it was still too pricey. I just thought this was great. So I'm gonna just start out with these and hopefully, you know, if I need to, I'll build around it in those colors in solids. There is a, oh gosh, that's a pretty one. I didn't even know it was like a buffalo check in there. That's so pretty. That's all I found at Home Goods. See, I walked away like, okay, here we go again. Cause I went to the Hobby Lobby, the Ross, and the Michaels 2 days ago. And then the next store I went to was Home Goods, and that's all I got. And I thought, there's not gonna be anything except for whatever I picked up on Amazon. But then I went to this other Hobby Lobby. This is the pop of color that I'm adding to take this into fall. Yes, I'm gonna have some probably tan neutral things and a little bit of a butter yellow, but it's this cranberry color and I've used it in the past, so I did have a little bit. So this one stem has 2 flowers on it and these leaves, and I think it's really, really pretty. I was thinking about my dining room table because I already have that all decorated. It's beautiful and I can't wait to share it. probably my next video. But before it was over, I'll show you why I probably won't be cutting this up. But this is, I mean, it just looks like leaves on a tree, and it's just that cranberry color. So I might use it as a garland. I don't know. We'll play with that, but this was Hobby Lobby. Now, this is the reason that I probably won't be using that. So I did my dining room table. It's set for 6. And I don't know, by the time it was all set with the glasses and everything, there's not a lot of room in the middle. Not for a very big table or centerpiece. And so I have some stuff sitting there, and then I saw this at Hobby Lobby, and I thought, okay, there's a stitch of an orange in there, but it's not super, super orange. But what I loved was the feathers. So I am using pheasants for my dining room table, and I bought these dishes I think a year ago, but maybe before. I've never used them, and they're gorgeous, and there's no orange there. I think there's one little something about that big on the plate that's orange. Everything else is not. So I think that I'm going to go with this if it'll fit, because the feathers really gave it that special touch. This is not new for this year. I don't know. I don't think I bought them even last year, but I have wreaths made of these. I hung on the back of chairs one Thanksgiving or one fall. And so I'm using those in my dining room. And I just thought maybe I need some of this, you know, for the mantle, or at that time I thought maybe I was doing a bouquet. I really didn't know. So I went ahead and picked up 6 of these. I mean, my goodness, I'm not gonna do this, but you could cut these down and insert little bits of them into a napkin ring, you know, like just put them in with your napkin. I did that with cornstalk picks one year. And oh, here's that other miniature pumpkin. Oops, there you go. So I like that color. Okay, so you're kind of seeing, you know, where I'm headed with this. Keep in mind the blue, which you can't see right now. And then one of the inspiration pictures I'm gonna show you for a coastal fall was a tablescape, and they had, I think they had white or blue pumpkins, oops, on each plate. And so I thought, okay, and I can't wait to share that. I've also done that table. So I am ahead of the game as far as decor goes, but most of it was things I had. So I picked up 4 of those. These are Hobby Lobby as well. And you'll see those when I do the kitchen tablescape. These, I think, are candles. You've seen these on everybody's channel. My first Hobby Lobby excursion did not have them. And so it's a candle. Of course, am I able to open it? Yeah, okay. Oh gosh, it's pretty. I'm really picky when it comes to scent. I'm gonna tell you, I'll pick up a scent at the Home Goods. Well, every single one I picked up, I couldn't stand it. It just says fall 2026 on it. Surely it's got farmhouse cider. Well, it doesn't smell like apple to me. I don't think I would like that. But it's got 3 wicks in it, I think. Oh, 2 wicks in it. And at first I picked up a kind of golden amber one because, you know, I thought, well, I can wear. But when I saw this one later on in the store, you know, this is my accent color for fall. So I went ahead and picked up one of those. And oh, this is the same scent. Okay, that's why I liked it. So this is a 3-wick large candle, and I think that's so pretty. Oh, yes. Okay. Look at, I love the gold on here. This is gray. And so this is by Beautiful. Walmart. I think that's going to be really pretty. So yes, I'm using a little gray in this color story as well. All right. One thing I'm not sure I'm using, and I'm keeping them because they're beautiful. I will open it, but I ordered this pillow cover online. To me, it looked like what's pink on here was pink, but what was deep pink looked cranberry. And oh gosh, they feel so soft. Wow, not what I was expecting. When you look at it, you think it's just a cotton, but ooh, this is so nice. So this is, you know, I don't think that pink is gonna fly because, I mean, sure, pink goes with that color, but I needed this to have that color where the pink is. But it's beautiful. And wow, it will look great come spring, maybe January even, because you know, I go pretty light right away. So that was that. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do there. And then, okay, there's a few things that aren't here. Of course, you know, the rugs. I ordered some sconces. I'm not sure where they're gonna go yet. I've got some exciting areas I'm thinking about, but I just don't know if I'll be bold enough to do that. And then there was something else. Oh, I ordered this beautiful rattan tray, and instead I got a high chair. So they're making me, and I caught the guy, the delivery guy, before he left, and he called and they said, no, she'll have to just keep it and return it and call customer service. Like, this is super annoying because now I have to take a trip 20 miles away to go to the UPS store to return this, and I still don't have my item. All right, but I do have this. 2 years ago, I bought, I feel like that's about when they came out, about 2 years ago, maybe it's been 3. I bought one of the first rechargeable small lamps, and mine are gold. And then I believe last year I bought one that had, and I might have returned them, I don't know. They weren't exactly, the base screwed together, and I didn't like it, but they had rattan shades on them. And recently I've seen on Pinterest, people are just buying them and putting different shades on them, like the kind that I do on my chandeliers in my kitchen. So, but when I saw these, I was just like, I'm in love. So it's got a beautiful base, and it should light up because I did charge it. Let's see if I can make it come on. Okay, did I? I don't, oh, and then, oh, there it is. Well, you can't, yeah, you can tell. Oh, 3. Okay, so it's on. But it's got a blue linen, I'm gonna turn it off, there. A blue linen shade, and it's just gorgeous. I'm not sure where I'm putting it. Probably will end up in the kitchen, I think. And this comes off. So that's cute. And then I ordered, gosh, some more lamps. And again, I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep them. I haven't even opened the box. But when I saw it right away, it's like, oh yeah, I've got to put the shades together. I don't love those. I just don't. Oh. Okay, well, this is not what I expected. They just pop, it looks like. That's a whole different thing. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, okay, that is cool. And I love the fabric. Okay, I'm not reading directions. I'm just gonna try and do this. So, push it in. I'm sure this is how you do it. One at a time. Debbie. Oh, I do stuff like this all the time. Oh my gosh. That is gonna be a blood blister. Oh my gosh, you guys, be careful. Don't get your fingers caught. Wow. I'm afraid now. I'm a little less enthusiastic. Ow. Okay, it's really simple if you just do it like this and push it. Real simple. Keep your fingers out of it. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is a beautiful shade. Look at that. I love it. And it's such a good fabric. Okay. All right, I'm excited. Is that they're also like a nightlight. I was just reading reviews and someone said something about I'll never use the nightlight feature. And I'm like, what? All right. It's almost a teal. Interesting. But it's so small. I mean, you could also think it's a green, and I don't know what it'll look like when it's lit up, but I believe somehow at night, if you allow it, see the holes in here? I think that lights up. And then you have power here and here, so for each of those. You also have USB cords for charging, and then it is electric. So it came in a set of 2, and I'm going to use this, I think, in my family room. So, okay, and then this is from Walmart, and you can, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. Perfect color. I love it. And you will find links to everything from Walmart in my Walmart storefront, and you'll find links to the Hobby Lobby, hopefully, if it's available, in the links below this video. And then the Amazon will be in the links below this video or in my Amazon storefront, which is going to be the Breezy Coastal Autumn shop, while I have a few others. So make sure you check those out if you're interested in anything. All right, let's talk quickly about my color palette. So I'm going to show you a picture of what I created with the colors that I wanted that would give me this feeling, this fall, autumn, coastal feeling that I was going for. And I was at Lowe's with my husband who's checking out, and I'm like, while you check out, I'm just going to run over to the paint section. So I picked these size because they're big, and I just stood there. These are Sherwin-Williams HGTV Home, and I just I had the palette in my mind. I didn't have it with me. I just kind of grabbed some of the colors. It's not complete, as you will be able to tell when you see the palette, compare it, but I'm just going to show you some of them. And so this is what I did. And as you can see, this is now this is brighter than what I've pulled, and I like this better. This was what I was going after, but they didn't have that exact color. And then I don't think you've seen much in the way of this. This is, it's called Butter, and I told you it was a buttery yellow. Then I did have whole wheat, which you rarely see me use this color. Okay, then I've got a couple of greens here. Clary Sage, but that's not as breezy as I'd like. And then this one I do like, Recycled Glass. So that yeah, that's the green that I've been pulling out. So I think I've done good with that, you guys. I don't know, maybe that one's more this. This one's more blue. The Clary Sage is more blue. Then I picked up about 3 blues. Oh gosh, my finger's still swelling really bad. Oh. I can't say that I love any of them. Well, this one I do. And this looks a lot like that. So I just kind of keep it in my mind when I'm shopping of the color palette I'm looking for. Here's the other two blues they had, and any of these would work. But I was thinking about sea glass. In fact, I was gonna order some. I have some, but I don't know if I have enough to do some of the things I'm thinking about. So let me show you some of the Pinterest images that helped me get inspired to a direction to try and pull this off. So this one, I really love the color palette. There's just a tinge of a tannish brown in the leaf, but it's used so sparingly. So I love that. It's got a touch of blue. It's not overwhelmingly blue. It's pretty much monochromatic. The pumpkins on the plates, I like that. And especially I love that they've interspersed seashells. The placemats also with that texture and the color of sand. I just really think this one hits the nail on the head for me. All right, I like this one. Again, we've got pretty much white pumpkins on white plates like before on a sand-colored textured placemat. They've just added a little bit more interest with the color palette, adding a little bit of dusty gold and pine cones, and then the eucalyptus with its bluish green tint, and then the blue napkins. So I like. All right, that will do it for today. I hope you found something inspiring that you liked. If you did, please don't forget to give me a like. I'll see you in the comments. Next time, we're going into my dining room and we're gonna go into deep fall. And it will be not what you saw today. It won't be coastal at all. And it will be a different color palette, but no orange. And minimal pumpkins. So surprise, surprise, I hope you're excited, and I'll see you next time. Your home, your happy place. Bye guys.